All right, all right. Okay, guys. Welcome here. This is Executive Director Eboni Henderson with TAVA Lifestyle, and I'm excited to come to you today to help you achieve the level of director here. And guys, having that experience is a wonderful success. I remember the day that I achieved that goal, and I actually ran through and ran on through to director two, and then I'm like, what? Like a month later, it was exact. But guys, I remember director like it was yesterday because director is where you break into that 50% chick match. All right. The goal is to hit director. All right. So this here, I call it Director Academy Part 1. And Director Academy Part 1, I want you to understand your numbers. I want you to understand who you're running with, how to identify that person. I want you to understand how to set your goals. I want you to know that it doesn't matter, who it is that's there now. It's going to determine who's coming to lock arms in your business. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Know your numbers. Look in your back office. Make sure that you have two active people, one person on your left and one person on your right. All right. So you want to also make sure their smart ship is set and your smart ship is set already. 80-point business volume. Okay. You need 80 BV. That's 80 points of business volume. Placed directly from your back office. Keep this in mind, leaders, that any orders placed in your back office or through your website from a customer does not contribute to you achieving rank. Please notate that, okay? So there's orders placed to your distributor's back office or from their website. That's very important. You understand that. Okay. Now, also with your personal 80-point volume order is already placed. And guys, I say if your goal is to hit director, I've never had the 80-point volume set. I've always had my account set to 120 points from day one. And that's important because set it and forget it, you're going to achieve it, And so as you rank up in the company, you're going to need qualifying business volume in your back office. So as a director, you need 80, right? So with that being said, you want to make sure that you write your numbers down. You go in your back office and you log in and you look. As soon as you look at on your home screen, you're going to see how far you are away from the rank you're trying to achieve, which is director. It'll tell you how many more points you need on the left and how many more points you need to earn on the right. What you need to do is go and speak with your personal enrolled partners and see who's ready to run. You want to identify your leaders who's ready to win. Everyone might not be ready at that time to run and win with you. So you're going to find that out. So guys, what that means is, I want to tell you, I believe there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So you have to have the 2,000 points on your left or above and 2,000 points on your right and above, right? On the left and the right. However, make sure that one of your legs stay in the team, the lead. That means your legs are your team. We build two teams. We have the left team and the right team. Make sure one of your teams are in the lead. Now, guys, what this means is there's more than one way to skin a cat. So you can have, 4 supervisors on your left and 4 supervisors on your right somewhere in your organization. That will give you, 2,000 or more volume on the left and 2,000 or more volume on the right. I say go for 5 supervisors on the left and 5 on the right. However, guys, we know people place different, amounts of orders based on the growth of their business. Keep that in mind. Now, that's one way you can achieve director. You also can grab you a partner that says, you know what, I want to go over and above supervisor. I'm ready to run. And let me tell you, I want to keep going. So with that being said, that leader, you can have a millennium on your left, which that's a leader that has 1,000 points on the left and 1,000 points on the right. They now are a 1K millennium, right? Now, and with that, you can have that 1K millennial on the left, and you can also have 2 supervisors, as well. And guys, and above, that'll give you 2,000 points and more. But I want you to keep track of your points because you don't want the minimum. We do the maximum. Okay? Because you don't want your volume to equal out 2,000 exactly on the left and 2,000 the same on the right. No. So you have to have that team that's leading, that strong team that's staying in the lead. So you can have that millennial on the left, which is a leader that has 1,000 points on the left and 1,000 on the right. They're considered a 1K millennial. And you can also have 2 supervisors on the left with that 1K millennial and 2 supervisors on the right with that 1K millennial. Okay, that will give you 2,000 on the left and more and 2,000 on the right and more. You want to make sure that one of your teams are stronger than the other. Okay, so that's the chief director. Now, for example, if you have 1,500 on your left and you have 2,000 on your right is your power leg. You need to continue to find and build that leader, or enroll volume points, throughout your organization with the leaders and work with them to become binary qualified, on the side that needs more volume points for you to meet your goal. I believe if you help and focus on others, your goals will be achieved by default. You just set the goal and you set the structure. So setting the goal is you saying, I'm going to hit director by any means necessary. The structure is contacting those leaders and they're running with you. So you need on the left, for my example, with 1,500 points on your left and already having 2,000 on your right, the right is in the power lead team, you need 500 and more points, 500 or more on the left to hit director. Once you have achieved the 500 points on the left or more, the back office will automatically put you at a director. So if you hit director during the middle of the month, let's say, for example, the second week of the month, and let's say it's Thursday night, 12 a.m. You've already hit it 30 minutes before that. That's the second week in the month. Well, what's going to happen? The company is going to go back all the way back to the first day of the week, which we start on every Friday. And we go from Friday to the following Thursday is when it ends. You will be paid out as a director starting from that first day of that week. Remember, you wasn't even a director then. You were on your way there. But the company still they're gonna go back and pay you, that week, and then they're gonna go ahead and continue paying you out as a director for the rest of that month and also through the following month until the end of that month as well. You have a whole, 6 weeks to achieve the qualifications as a director again. Guys, people are doing it by default, and so that's powerful. This company is amazing, paying out every week at the rate and giving you a whole month to achieve it is phenomenal. So I want you to make sure, that you check your back office at the beginning of every week, every week, strategically, and every day. And you want to make sure that, you see who needs to place orders. Check and see whose smart ship is coming up. Because if you start at the beginning of the week knowing, Ashley Hill, hey, which is one of the leaders here, her smart ship is coming up. I see she has about 3 more days to make that happen. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to her, letting her know to make sure that she keeps that up to date, because you don't want to leave any money on the table. we have carryover value. And when you are not active, you lose your carryover value. Guys, in TAVA Lifestyle, we're still paid on carryover value. Okay? So you want to also, see who needs to place an order to stay active, which is checking the back office, and you want to also keep exposing your business, schedule your Zoom, have income producing activity throughout that week and month as you are achieving your goal. You want to produce income, activities. So you want to also make sure that you invest back into your business. Now, guys, when your 80-point volume or more order has been, placed, set, you're all locked in and qualified for the month, you might want to help another team member, as well. So reach out to one of your leaders and communicate with them on what their goals are. Some people might change, from saying, okay, I want to hit supervisor and it's the last week or the last 2 weeks of the month. Well, guess what, guys? Always reach out to your leaders continuously throughout the week and throughout the month, because you never know who's ready to run it. So always ask that question and communicate with them, okay? Because like I said, your goal is already set. So helping someone else set their goals and achieve it, you win by default. All right. So um, I want you to understand that those are the directions and information and the numbers to achieve director here with TAVA Lifestyle. I hope that information was informative, and guys, look forward to more videos, giving you the information you need to succeed. All right. Have a great day and keep winning.